Hey everyone, I got another duel for you, and in such a short period of time. You guys are gonna like me again. Anyway, so we're against a level 60 life and a level 1 ice. I'm using my level 26 balance Alex Jaderunner, and Iridian's using her 26 fire. So, there we go. Luckily we're first, because usually we're against a legend life or a legend noob team, and we're second, and then it's like they get a crit, and then it's all over right there, and it's just like, yeah, thanks a lot. It's like you're pathetic enough where you have to team up with level 1 to get low-level people, and then, yeah, it's just really bad. I want you to pay attention to that smoke screen right there, you know? It's a level 1 who cast it, so it's a treasure card, right? I just want you to keep that in mind. I'm not complaining about it, I just want you to keep that in mind, that level 1 just used a treasure card. Might come in handy in conversations that they perhaps say later, you know, just in case. But anyway, so usually with teams like this, it's the low level is there to buff up or whatever the legendary. So I'm just like, alright, I want to get rid of that person so that they can't, you know, put treasure blades or whatever on them. And I was actually looking for a sandstorm, and then I realized I only had 3 pips. So I was like, alright, locust storm will do. So, knock out the level 1. So now we just got the life. And the thing is, it's like, oh, well, it's 2-on-1, you know, but we're level 26. Even our combined level is less than his, and he has critical chance, and we don't. So that kind of sucks. I was gonna blade, and then, like, you know what, he's probably gonna force Lord and just hope for a crit and end it right there. So I'm like, I'm gonna cast weakness, because that seems like the smart thing to do. And that's what I did, and he did indeed force Lord. No critical, so that's good, but I mean, if without that weakness, that would have done a lot of damage, and we would have been in a deeper hole. Force Lord with Gargantuan does a surprising, like, amount of damage. I don't know, when I think of a life spell, I don't think of it being very, like, strong, but then, like, Force Lord, then with the Gargantuan, it just seems like it's completely uber. I don't know, I might just be weird, which I am, I guess. Anyways, so I have my life dispel now. It's like I really wish I had that like last turn, because then I could have, you know, dispelled that Forest Lord. But oh well. Life dispel is becoming one of my favorite spells right now on this guy, because I'm balanced. I don't have to waste all the training points on like reshuffle and the blades and weakness, right? So I got extra ones, and so I decided to put one of the extra ones on Entangle, and it's making this whole 2-on-2 deal a lot easier. Like, oh, it's great. So I decided to heal myself. I realized he's gonna, you know, he has all those towers on him, so we're gonna have to break those eventually. And so my plan is I'm gonna have to try to elf soon. Iridian's stacking up her blades because she's like, okay, this dude's a lot of health and he's life, so might as well try to, you know, uber heckhound him and see how that goes. I used Entangle here because I didn't realize that when he used Entangle on her, that he used pips. So I was like, alright, he's going to Force Lord again, so I tried to catch him on the Force Lord with Entangle. But that was a fail. I mean, at least he didn't, like, get rid of it with the blade that turn, so I mean, it's not a total waste, right? So, oh yeah, I was looking for a Fire Elf, and I knew that it was going to take me a while, so that's why I was digging right now. I knew I didn't have the pips this time. I did pay attention for once. And so I weakness him for when he does Force Lord, because I know it'll happen again. I just kind of like would rather be prepared. I mean, a critical one would still knock us out, but, you know, let's not push it. So I do have another Entangle. I started packing 3. It's working out really well. Put a cloak on that, and people think they're okay. And then all of a sudden, they're trying to heal because you hit them hard, and they're screwed because they can't heal. And then I laugh and go, ha, ha, ha. Anyway, so I Fire Elfed. It wasn't going to, it wasn't going to get rid of all the shields. I was really hoping she was going to Heckhound, because he mentioned using Earthquake, and I'm just like, oh crap, let's not lose all these blades, and think that would suck. And so, there's that. So I was like, oh my gosh, would you please, like, hit already, please? And so I used Blade Storm here, so that she could have just another blade on that Heckhound. And then this guy, I don't understand, he's all, oh my gosh, you guys are so weak. If my fire did that, it'd be so much higher damage. It's like, she's level 26, so her gear boost sucks. She doesn't have critical, and her pips suck. So it's like, you are so cool. Oh, my legendary fire will do this and this and this. Well, guess what? She's using the level 26 fire, so why don't you just, like, be quiet and play the game? Like, this guy really is getting on my nerves. He's really obnoxious. And so he does use Forest Lord. Once again, no crit. So now we are worried about him using Triage, though, on that Heck Hound. And it's like, crap. I do have Entangle, so it could dispel Triage, but I don't have pips. So they're going to have to wait just one turn. I'm really hoping. I'm like, then I was thinking, you know, we're first, so he's going to get 2 turns of that Heck Hound on him anyways. Which is still good damage. Like, that is still very good damage. That's like 2,500 damage on him. Plus my Elf, I think, is doing like 100 damage a turn. But got Infection, so at least healing's going to not be as good. Then he tries to go for a critical Satire, or Satyr. I always say that wrong, I'm sorry guys. I guess English class, so learning about Satire, I guess that's just how I always pronounced it then. So he didn't crit that, so that was good. So then I said, alright, I'm going to cloak the Entangle now. And actually, it didn't even matter because he ends up dying before he gets a chance to heal. Now, when I said, remember that treasure card smokescreen? These people start complaining, calling us treasure card noobs. It's like, I'm pretty sure your level 1 Ice hasn't learned a fire spell, you know, that you can't learn unless you're fire, especially at a later level. So, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. And then they're like, oh, yeah, you're so noobish, you guys suck or whatever. It's like, well, we beat you, and you're calling us treasure noob when your partner obviously just used one. It's like, yeah, so they're just really charming and, you know, the nicest opponents you ever meet. I've actually yet to meet a nice person in ranked duel. It doesn't happen. Unless it's like a friend that I've already had, people are like mean, so oh well. But thanks for watching the duel. Hope you liked it.